Welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute, your source of internet marketing inspiration.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the Law Firm Marketing Minute. I'm your host, John Henson. And this week, a little bit of a different episode, mainly because we just have something really exciting going on here at Spotlight Branding, and I wanted to share it with all of you. If you're on our email list, you know we kind of teased this last week, but we are really excited to announce that we are adding a new service, a new marketing service for attorneys out there, and that is podcast production. Spotlight Branding is one of the first legal marketing companies. There are other services out there very similar to this, but we're one of the first marketing companies that is offering this service exclusively for attorneys. And there are so many benefits of podcasting, and we've done a bunch of episodes about this already, but just to kind of recap, podcasting is seen right now not just as an exploding medium, but it's seen sort of similarly in terms of, in the same vein as having your own book published or even having your own talk radio show. It's that kind of level of credibility and authority that you don't necessarily get with other forms of marketing. Blogs, videos, they're all still super important. They're a great way to show off your expertise. But it's just the way that podcasting is perceived, at least right now, that people who have their own podcast are just seen as authority figures. They're highly credible, and it's just a great way to increase your reputation. Even that good first impression, people will see that and immediately think a little bit higher of you than someone who may not have a podcast at this point. But also, practically speaking, podcasting is just another good way to get your content out in front of your audience and just another easily consumable medium. People are listening to podcasts while they're working out, while they're driving to work, while they're even just like on a walk in their neighborhood, or maybe cleaning the house or whatever they're doing. It's just something to have on, as an alternative to music, that they can listen and consume information. And that is such an easy hole to fill when maybe someone doesn't have time to sit down and read a blog or to watch a video or anything like that. And so that right there, coupled with the credibility boost that it makes podcasting and having your own podcast a really big key to your marketing strategy. All right. Now, thinking about how this podcast production service works practically, we on our end will create a show logo for you. We will create intro, outro beds. So we'll have voiceover and music behind it. We will get the audio files, edit it, add the intro, outro to it. We will create an account for you on a hosting platform, set all of that up, upload those episodes, publish them, whatever needs to be done there. There will be a separate fee for that hosting platform. It's a third-party platform. So that's what you would get, all right? All you need to do is sit down and just start talking for, upwards of like an hour. You probably don't need to make your episodes much longer than that. You can do what we do here. You can have 10-minute episodes, whatever you choose to do, however you choose to format the show. We can brainstorm with you however you want to do it. You can, like I said, you can bring on guests, or you can just have a conversation with maybe another partner in the firm, or you can just talk by yourself. There are so many options for you. All you got to do is hit record, send us that file. We'll take care of the rest. And if you're interested in learning more about this service, you can give us a call, 800-406-7229, or you can send us an email at solutions@spotlightbranding.com. I will have that information in the show notes so you can reach out. This is huge. This is the first time we've added a core service at Spotlight Branding in a really long time, 7 years or more. And it's just because podcasting, it's like I mentioned, it's in that same vein as blogging and video. It's a great way to get content out. And one thing I forgot to mention, the podcasting platform, it will syndicate your content to 20 different platforms. All right. And we're talking Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, Google Podcast, Amazon Podcast, iHeart, and a bunch of others. And so again, a great way to extend your reach, to really build up your brand and your credibility, your authority, all of that stuff through a podcast. And, this is a great alternative if you are camera shy. Maybe you don't want to, be on video all the time, but you still want to get, information out there. Podcast is a great alternative. And at least as of right now, it is still blowing up. So, starting a podcast now, you're going to get out ahead of a lot of people who are looking to, extend their reach as well, to get content and information out there. So, there are several attorneys who have podcasts already, but that number is still relatively low. I mean, the number of attorneys who have a podcast is much lower than the number of law firms who have video as part of their marketing strategy. And so, while video is, I think, kind of nearing its peak in terms of how many people have it as part of their marketing strategy, podcast is still very much on the rise, and it is a sharp rise. Especially over the last 3 years, it's a ton of podcasts have popped up, but lawyers, legal industry, still relatively small. I don't think that's a big surprise. Legal industry is very slow to adopt a lot of things. But as we have more millennials, getting into law and opening their own firms, they're starting to adopt a lot of these more tech based marketing strategies. Some Gen Xers also really getting into it. And so, it's a huge opportunity there for you to get here, to start building that credibility, to be at the forefront of just an exploding marketing medium. And we are excited to offer this production service to help you achieve that goal. So, like I said, if you're interested in learning more, send us an email at solutions@spotlightbranding.com or give us a call at 800-406-7229. All right. We look forward to talking with you more about it, see if it's a good fit for you, and maybe some of the other stuff that we do can be a good fit for your law firm. All right. Hope that's something that you're interested in, but we'll get back to the regular episodes next week. And that's going to do it. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for joining us. Please visit lawfirmmarketingminute.com for more information. We'll see you next time.